What I want to teach you today, your government and private universities and professors will never teach you. This is because the education in Africa is a colonial education to keep you in the dark of brainwashing. I feel sad for you if as a black man you are still reading the Bible. The greatest weapon formed to strip you from your dignity, your truth and your identity is that weapon of mass destruction you refer to as the Bible. The Exodus spoke of an Egyptian pharaoh by the name of Pharaoh Ramesses II or Pharaoh Ramesses the Great, who they said enslaved the Israelites and refused to let them go. But when the remains of Setaiwan and the remains of Pharaoh Ramesses II, when their remains were discovered, nowhere was it mentioned that both father and son enslaved the Israelites. Nowhere in Egyptian recorded history, both on the walls and papyrus, is it mentioned of the Israelites being enslaved in Kemet, the ancient name for Egypt, which means the land of the blacks. And there was no story of anyone by the name of Joseph in Egypt. Go and do your research. Now, the Pharaoh Ramesses, who they claimed died in the Red Sea, lived up to 90 years. He was never drowned. He suffered and died from arthritis and not in the Red Sea. He was the one who built most of the temples you see in Egypt today, and he lived a victorious life in many battles. Did you know that the people you call Israelites were never enslaved in Egypt, but in the land of Canaan, which is present-day Israel? The book of Exodus, I will say this here, the book of Exodus is a propaganda against the Africans in Egypt. The Israelites came to places in Africa as students, not as slaves. You must teach this truth to your African children at home. Tell them these things I am telling you today. Let them know that the Bible is the greatest weapon formed against black people, and black people must return it to their oppressors. Now, the first Israelites was not born until 1700 to 1600 BCE. This was during the 13th dynasty of Egypt, which was also when the Hyksos from Asia ruled a part of Egypt for 108 years. The historical origin of the Jews started with Abraham, a mythical Jewish figure in Jewish folklore that was born in Sumeria. Now, I need people to know that the land Sumeria or Sumer was founded by Nimrod, a black man from the land of Cush, and Cush is present-day